We're going to dig deep into some of the products that SES can offer on this huge satellite. So we're going to talk a little bit about managed internet. We're going to talk a little bit about trunk services. We're also going to talk about mobile backhaul, and then we're also going to talk about managed enterprise. These 4 products are the portfolio of services that SES offers today on SES-17, and they all come in a slightly different format and a slightly different offering, which really benefit our customers. So when we talk about managed enterprise, we're talking about connecting those 2.9 billion people that aren't connected today. That's around 37% of our global population, and SES recognises that. So the managed enterprise product, we can offer a multitude of services. We've got VNO, we've got bandwidth pooling, but we've also got a per terminal solution as well. And by providing this throughput, we can provide services up to 132 megabits by 41 megabits. It's a huge amount of capacity, and it's all provided by the Gez SkyEdge 4 baseband platform. Connecting these services via a VNO gives users the flexibility to really manage the total allocation of bandwidth in that pool. This managed enterprise product is available today on SES-17, and it also comes with our services package of Pro and also Premium. So this total managed enterprise package is available today, and it will service terminals or a VNO modeling service or a total bandwidth pool. So if we look at our second product on SES-17, this would be mobile backhaul. And according to GSMA data, in the year 2025, we're going to have a 51% take-up in 5G services over North America, and also 9% in Latin America. And this amount of take-up in services suits SES-17 because of the amount of capacity we can deliver over those regions. SES-17 would be using the Gez SkyEdge 4 baseband system on the ground to deliver those services. We can look at a bandwidth pooling scenario to provide those services. And again, with mobile backhaul, we can provide our value-add services there. And on this one, we provide Prime, Premium, and also Pro services. And these define the amount of support that SES will provide to our MNOs to enable them to activate, manage, and maintain those mobile backhaul services. And the big thing we look at, when we look at throughput, it's about 130 by 48 megabits. So the standard antennas and the amplifier sizes that we have in the portfolio of products to support mobile backhaul. So in summary, mobile backhaul, the bandwidth pooling allows flexibility. The throughput that we can achieve with those standard products will serve the uptake in 5G over the Americas region. So our next product we're going to look at today is going to be Trunk. And this service has been designed to support communities where connectivity is very, very difficult. In harsh environments, such as northern Canada, we need to provide services there to meet the demands of that population. When we talk about Trunk, again, we can look at different types of services. So we'd look at, again, a VNO type service, a bandwidth pooling service, or a per terminal service. And because of the demands for Trunk, we've got super high throughputs for this service. And SES has the ability to provide these kind of throughputs. So the standard terminals that we'll be looking at in the portfolio of products, antennas and bucks that SES can provide for this type of service. It's provided by the Gez SkyEdge 4 baseband technology, similar to the 2 products we've already discussed. This Trunk product really does enable us to provide super high throughput to areas which don't have a connectivity due to the harsh environments of where they are. So our fourth product that we're going to look at today on SES-17 is managed internet. And this service really addresses the unconnected in developing areas. According to UNESCO, 47% of people in developing countries are not connected to the internet. And our managed internet product is going to address that directly, allowing MNOs to connect the people in these developing countries to enable growth and commerce. When we look at this managed internet, the previous 3 products have all used the Gilat Sky Edge 4. Managed internet is slightly different. It uses the existing and in operation Hughes Network Services platform that we have active today. When we look at this, we run a pooled bandwidth service. And this service enables us to move capacity exactly where and when we need it. We have specific products in the SES portfolio as well, which allow customers to take down small portions of capacity to provide those internet services. And when we look at that, a typical service will be something like 12 by 4 megabits. It's very small antennas and very small bucks. And the reason we do this, those costs of those antennas and amplifiers will be very low, but still provide throughput, which is a reasonable level for a lot of internet services today. And for the value-add services on managed internet, we provide the Get Connected SES service. And this really allows us to switch terminals on and off within the pool bandwidth service. So really helping MNOs manage that service to provide connectivity to those 47% of people that require it. The 4 products that we have in the portfolio for SES-17 address a multitude of requirements from our customers. If we look at managed enterprise, this provides support for rural, welfare and developing communities. When we look at MBH, mobile backhaul, this addresses directly the requirement for 5G uptakes in the Americas. When we look at trunk, we have harsh environments, for instance northern Canada, where it's impossible to dig fibre, and trunk there would provide services of high throughput to those communities. And finally, managed internet. We all want to be connected, including those 47% of people in developing countries. By providing a product that enables us to connect people in developing communities, again in remote areas, hard to reach areas, we can connect those 47% of people, enabling children to be connected at school and the commerce in those regions to really grow.